right path too early. I received that comment and I want you guys to think about, what does that mean? What it means to me is that number one, right path, thank you. Number two, too early. That does not exist in this realm. Sorry to say it. When you are trying to accomplish a goal, when you are on the pathway to something, when you have a definitive goal in your mind and you want to accomplish it, there is no such thing as too early. There is only more time to learn. That's how it is. You will not learn in reality. You can learn all the practical, mumbo jumbo of any certain subject or skill by reading books and, podcasts and stuff like that, by listening to other people. But like most of everything in life, you learn way better by trial and error. So, to anyone who is trying to accomplish something, just genuinely, it's a very broad, encompassing idea, is that starting too early is bullshit. Does not exist. When people tell you that, that means that they do not have the best intents for you, which you shouldn't expect them to in the first place. They're probably a random. And to just keep it pushing, understand that, at least in my case, right path too early. Too early, I haven't heard anyone with, who has started a successful business, nonetheless a business, that they started too early. You can say, oh, I bought my house at the wrong time. You still got a house, right? Could you really, if you could have waited out those years, you probably would have done it, to wait for like the interest rates to drop. If you wanted to start a diet, you would have started the right diet yesterday, day before. That's what everyone thinks. And it's the truth. No one who has started a successful business has ever said, I wish I started a year later. That is not the mindset of a successful person or a person that even, attempts to accomplish anything. Failure, like, it's cheesy, but failure is only failure if you give up. It's a lesson if you don't give up, right? Just SMH my head. SMH my head to that entire comment. I couldn't believe it. I was like, damn, I got my first real hater. I've gotten, stupid comments before, but like, that's my first real hater. That is the first person that like, that legitimately has like malintent for me. And I felt kind of good. I'm not gonna lie, because they couldn't help but to praise me by saying right path. But maybe they were trying to be like a mentor. But you only see the world through your eyes. Same two people can see the same situation but view it in completely different ways. That is a projection. You see the world as a projection of how you see yourself and how you see what you want the world to be. So I could go into all the reasons why I think that they, not like intimidated by me, but I talk about pretty heavy stuff a good amount of the time, and I talk about stuff that even people on their deathbed have never thought about. And this is just what I think that I excel in as a person. I'm not the best at a lot of things, and a lot of people are better than me at a lot of things. I'm sure the person who left that comment is gifted in many ways. But when it comes to thinking about why you think of something, I think that, I hate to say the word again, but I think that I put a lot of mental attention to that more than the next person. So it's what I feel most comfortable talking about and what I feel is most important. Because a lot of people, especially in the young age, we have something called analysis paralysis, where we're afraid to start because we don't want to fail, we don't want to look stupid. That's what life is, right? There is no life to live if you've never looked stupid. What is life without failures? That is a boring life. It's not a life that I want to live, and it's not a life that I have lived. I say stupid shit all the time. I'm learning, right? I started a new career. I'm learning. I'm fine with it. It hurts in the moment. I think, damn, why did I say that? I could have gone my entire day without anxiety. When I put my head on the pillow, I won't have anxiety that night. When I wake up, it won't be the first thing that I'm thinking about. But that's life. Being able to overcome those little, and truly, they're little, those little obstacles, those little bits of anxiety of, oh, why did I say that? If I just kept my mouth shut, I would be, yeah, but you didn't. I didn't. All we can do is move forward. All we can do is just accept the fact that humans fail and accept the fact that you can learn from it and that you will learn from it. You will. I think that the big problem is that during the age of social media, we truly do think in the minds of other people. We think about how is that person viewing me? Given that you're not intentionally harming anyone, that should not be how your brain works. That is a waste of energy. That is a waste of life and time. And the people who are intentionally hurting other people, they're not thinking about what other people are thinking of them. They're, twisted. There's the 1 to 5% of the people on earth that are like sociopaths and psychopaths. Like you can't bring yourself to their level. So I could go into that entire comment. I had to delete it because they were saying disgusting things in another comment. But if you are ever told right path, wrong, or like too early right path, it's always good to get criticism no matter what it is, but you don't have to accept that criticism, right? If you are the world record holder for like the fastest 100-meter sprint, and then I'm trying to give you advice and you go, okay, cool advice, and then you keep walking and then you forget that I ever existed, that is the right thing to do. Because if I was better at it than you, then I would be doing it and I would be showing that I'm better than you at it. The person who said right path too early has 0 videos. What do they have to say to me? And it's not like a crying call out. This isn't TikTok where I stitch your video and I make you upset and then you make a video in response. This is me trying to tell the broader audience to learn from other people's, I guess, just general, I don't know, disapproval of you. If someone is disapproving of you, look at why, determine if it's valid, and if it's not valid, understand that that is a small, small stepping stone that everyone must take to actually being successful in any field. Elon Musk has the most haters in the world, yet he's still the richest guy in the world. I'm not giving my opinion on him, I'm giving the facts. Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Tyson Fury, Francis Ngannou, Usain Bolt, Michael Phelps, all of these people have so much criticism to them, and it's literally all not warranted. Maybe like 1% of it from like other athletes or like other business owners or like their former business owner, or he does unethical stuff, or this guy's doping. It's easy to tell when it's bullshit. It's easy to tell. And if you mess up, hey, I already told you. It's part of life. If you mess up, you didn't trust the right guy, learn from your mistakes. But you got to put yourself in the position to make mistakes in order to learn from them and actually move forward. If you go your whole life trying to be perfect, you won't get anything. We won't get anything accomplished ever. The human race would not be anywhere. We wouldn't have AC. We wouldn't have the ship. We wouldn't have TV. We wouldn't have YouTube. I don't know. I want to say more, but I don't want to distract from the crux of this video. So if you are a person trying to accomplish anything, and that like literally anything, like I'm not an 11-year-old behind the wheel and I'm not a 17-year-old drinking alcohol telling me that it's too early, that is simply a projection. It is unwarranted advice, and that just means that I'm on the right path. I have a feeling that there was a sense of insecurity behind that comment. That's why they were making accusatory statements towards someone who they don't know on the internet. But yeah, another thing that they said is that I look sweaty and that I'm overworking myself. This is jojoba oil. I put it on my hair and on my skin. Just before I go to bed, I take a shower, post videos before I go to bed or make the videos. I want to be clean and give clean advice. I want to be good, feel good, to give good advice. Makes sense to me. I hope everyone can learn from my mistakes as I post them in real time. I do it with language learning and when I drive on top of a rock. There's a lot of life to be learned from me, and there's a lot of information that I can give out to the people. So keep pushing. When you have a goal, do your best to accomplish that goal. Don't go too far. I'm not out here telling people what the facts are and why my opinions are the facts, but I got life to share and I got opinions to give, and I think that I'm doing a pretty damn good job at it. So if you agree or don't agree, please leave a comment. I always like feedback on the video, given that you're not posting accusatory or disgusting things, but that's a part of the game. So do whatever you want. It's all traction to me. YouTube doesn't care if it's a like or a dislike or a comment, or if the comment is nice or mean. It does not care. You could look it up yourself. See ya. I hope that everyone's worst criticism is right path too early. Truly. That is an absolute, that is a gem. That is a gem. So that will probably not be the worst that I get, but for right now it is. And I'm going to enjoy that for the time being. See you.